Well, everybody, and welcome back to episode 42 of my Let's Play of Torment Tides of... I can never say this right. Numenera. Anyway. Where are we? We got that girl. Yeah, we finally got her now in the group. Let me check the journey. Journey. The journal! Let's read my journey mod. Okay, code calculated. Which one's this? Oh, the one that's highlighted. Apparently cast off help build a resource chamber. Yeah. Search for Maki. Discover the location of the changing god's sanctuary for Mappa. So we've done that. Describes Maki as a pale skinned and dangerous. She's known in the city. Oh no, I don't think we did that. Didn't she get away? Was not recently sighted in Underbelly, so the people district might know where she is hiding. Actually be a dangerous assassin, widely feared. Who lives in Underbelly may know where Maki can be found. A mutant named Mapper. Discovered the location of changing god's sanctuary for Mapper. Oh, that's what I'm doing. So yeah, I've done that to find her. So yeah, that makes sense. So a mutant named Mapper claims to know where Maki is hiding. He's only revealed that what he knows if I can find a hidden sanctuary that was established long ago by the changing god. Apparently, it's the one important site in the Sanka's cliffs. The Mapper hasn't yet located. All he knows is that it's underground somewhere, very close to. Okay, so basically it's that layer still very important, knowing that stupid language. The Senate refuses to take me to changing guard sanctuary. I had to find another way to reach it, or convince them that I can be trusted. When I asked about alternative means to reach the Snaffin layer, Pelon suggests that I look for some sort of digging constructor, or find someone skilled in manufacturing who can fabricate one. Okay, so maybe that's what I'm trying to do now then. Look for someone sort of digging constructor or find skilled manufacturer. Okay, so skilled manufacturers. Come on, guys. Great, why are you running? For a reason you're running? Been sneaking in at night and rubbing their greasy palm on my doorknobs.
Alright.
Okay, a little random. Bubbles! Could be where I was heading to. Is that the Fifth Eye Tavern? Tavern? No. I think it might be up there. Remember that place with the scientists? I think maybe one of them could help.
Yes.
I don't think it's this, but let me check. I can't remember what it's called. Okay. Oh no, this is a place I haven't been yet. Oh, okay, it's worth checking out in here. Then they might know some extra stuff though. Who are you? This young woman wears finely polished armour and paces back and forth relentlessly on the walkway. Her long hair is luxurious and healthy, and her whole form exudes a wholesome vitality. Exudes whatever. When she sees you, she raises her voice in greeting. Welcome, friend, to the Fifth Eye. She strides closer to speak more softly. Because if it's a tavern, that's like a bar, and most time that's where you have the under people drinking, and where they might be a bit loose with the lips and let information that you need go. So that's probably a good place, especially when it comes to like sci-fi, old westerns, and even fantasy-based games, isn't it? Films, etc., etc. Some of the best place to get information. You come at an exciting time. I have been trying to convince some veteran warriors of their immense suitability to join the endless battle, endless space people, or endless legend, or the endless. What's the other game they got? Endless turret? No, turret's not turret, is it? Dungeon, isn't it? Endless dungeon. I was thinking it's got something to do with a cave, but it's not a cave. It's like a space thing. What's similar to that? It's a dungeon. Endless dungeon. So far they have. Oh no, it's endless space 2. So far they have rebuffed me, but perhaps you can succeed where I fail. Why is randomly asking me? What? Let me get to say, welcome friend, great. So she's like, welcome, great you're here. She tries closer to speak softly. You come at this a very exciting time. I have been trying to convince some veteran warriors on their immense ability to join the endless battle. So far they have rebuffed me, but perhaps you can succeed where I failed. I don't understand that. So you're there, I want you guys to join, I want you guys to join. You won't join, why? Oh, complete stranger, I've never seen you in my life. Maybe they can convince them. You haven't even spoke yet. Shouldn't you be like, welcome, can I do something? And maybe she could inquire about something like, so you have some battle experience. Do you think you would do me a favour then? In return for it, I could give you a favour where you could convince these warriors to join this battle, and then what would you like in return for doing that for me? And I could be like, maybe, do you know someone who can make this for me? Maybe you know someone who can teach me this language so I can get down into this diggy area. We forgot what the culture is, or ninnies, or whatever. The kids were cities. You know, see how it works. But I said, strangers, you can do it for me. Tell me about yourself. And I get very personal instantly with her. Well, she wants me to be your best friend here by doing this for us. So, well, I am Claren. I seek strong warriors, brave souls to fight the endless battle, to hold back the advance of the army. Okay, we gathered that. That's literally everything we already knew from you, from a little conversation, because it says your name. And you already want us to go and convince others to join this endless battle, so we already know all of that. And assuming with the advance anything to hold them back, I would assume you would want to win or hold them back. You're either doing an attack or doing a defense. But since it's endless, it makes sense you'd be defending. So you just told me absolutely nothing about yourself whatsoever. I didn't know. Can you tell me about yourself again? Anything new? I recruit war. Literally, that's what I knew in a nutshell. So that was a useless question. What can you tell me about the endless battle? This might be more interesting. Much as it sounds. If you just turn around, it's endless, and that's it. I'll be like, can I get my group? Can one of you just grab her on the neck and throttle her for me? Well, let's see. It stemmed from a rift between the changeling god and one of his offsprings, and has endured for hundreds of years, raging over the same battlefields using the deadliest technology of ancients. The landscape is scarred and pitted beyond recognition. The walls between dimensions are thin there. Every day horrors cross into our world. She stands arms amiibo. Worse, in recent years, the struggle has expanded. So maybe it's not a good idea that I tell her, well, like I told the changeling god religion guys, that I'm him, and convinced them I was him. I better not say that to him, or else she hasn't really said whose side she's on, has she? Like, if she's on the changeling god's side, then me go, yeah, by the way, I think I'm the changeling god. And then I'll get whatever I want if she believes me. But if it happens to be what were the other ones called? Changeling god and one of his offsprings. Well, we're helping his offspring. You're the changeling god. We kill you now. We stop the war. Or even if you're the offspring. Oh, don't believe me and you think I'm offspring. Kills me now. I mean, it was the offspring that's causing the war though, so I might have a better chance of that. But you know what I'm saying? Right, okay. Same back for you. I read that. Horse crossing. Yep. So in recent years, yep. Expanded. Nearby settlements founded to provide material support for the combatants, or existing there long before the two sides came to rage on their borders, have been engulfed by the spreading chaos. She frowns. It's not too late to change the course of the battle. If only warriors of proven metal would join the fight, that is why I'm here. That is why I beg for your help. Oh, okay. Whose side? We helping the changeling god, or we fighting the changeling god? You're not like... That's like, come here, support my football team. Okay, I'm here. You want me to take it? Who we're supporting? My football team. Well, there's two football teams out there. They're both fighting each other. Well, not fighting. Who'd be getting red cards kicked off, won't they? But you know what I'm saying. They're basically playing football. Who do I support? My team. Okay, who's your team? Especially since you're not wearing the shirt today. You got a regular shirt on, for example. Well, one of the teams out there is my team. Support them. And then it's like, okay, go Man U. How dare you? I'm a Liverpool supporter. It's like. Oh, go! How dare you! I'm a man used to it. But this is obviously with war, so it could be more of a dare punch to the face to, you know, a sword to the throat. What else do you know about the endless battle? What side? Thank you. You recruited for. Thank you. The changeling gods. He has always been the patron of Saint Clair's. Perhaps we would not exist if not for his lives and his cast-offs. Certainly, we would not be as we are. Thank you. She finally answered my question. Who are you recruiting for? And so basically, if I can convince her I'm a changeling god, maybe I get everything I want. If she sees through me and thinks I'm not, then she may think I'm one of the knee cast off who's doing the fights, and or on my side. So I don't even give me the option, but if it does, it might be risky doing that. She pauses, but that is not the only reason. Changeling god's forces have allied with the towns and villages of the Vexillum waste. We seek to prevent the aimless battle from expanding beyond its borders, growing in size once again. The enemy has attempted to sweep across the plane, not the pain. Here comes the pain. To sweep across the plain before. They tricked the Changing God's allies centuries ago, destroyed an army of Sand Knights, and took half the settlements in the waste. We won't let them do it again. Okay, can you tell me what else? Who's the enemy fighting? If I help you, will I get through? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm on about. Hopefully it's something I need. Help me with my quest. Of course, I'm not a wealthy woman, but I have allies in the city who are. The more veterans you convince to join the battle, the more you will be paid. Oh, it's just money. I guess that still helps. Get healing stuff and find new weapons, etc., armor. Who's the enemy fighting? Can you tell me anything about these veterans you hope to recruit? They have fought in countless battles and emerged victorious. They have made decisive forays that turned entire wars. They are clever and thoughtful, though I know only their reputation. The third inversion, for instance, saw them reach into a new dimension, and I won't bore you with the details, but they were integral in their offense that would have changed the course of the conflict. Okay, nice. Why are you trying to recruit these veterans? Perhaps they are tired of war? Probably because it's endless war, and if you don't keep supplying them, they would lose and this place would get destroyed. I'm assuming that's going to be the answer. Something along that lines. Or, veterans who could help them turn the tide and win the war, and again the war's over, and saving everyone here. She shakes her head. Conflict sharpens us. Shapes us all. Okay, I did see sharpens. It shapes us all, it sharpens us, makes us stronger than we ever thought we could be. If you hide from it, you never know what you might have become. Or worse, you'll be easy prey for those who are stronger or crueler than you. She clutches at your shoulders. These veterans have grown tired and complacent. I want to help them recapture what they have lost. No, I want to make them even greater than they were. They could also be very, very old and slowing down and kind of feel if this were going on for hundreds of years, they could technically some of these could have been fighting most of their lives. Since they literally got on the battlefield, they could have been 16, 14 on the battlefield, depending what age you fight in this game. Because I do have a little kid here, so on the battlefield and that, and they could be like 18, 19. They know next battlefield they step on is their death, and they would do nothing but be in another body on the floor because they got that. Their reactions are down, or they're wounded or hurt in some way, isn't it? So, I want them to make greater than they were. Let's talk about merits of conflict. Can you tell me more about these veterans? Talk about the merits of conflict again. That's going to be repeating it. What is there to talk about? Challenge, response, thesis, antithesis? Synthesis. Overcoming weakness is the only way we grow strong. Do your muscles grow through disuse? Does your mind sharpen while staring at a wall? Life itself is conflict. Without conflict there is only status. Or worse, decay. Decay. Her eyes are bright with confidence. I'll help you recruit the veterans.
I'll remember that.
We'll get some money, it'll be good. You will have my gratitude and a generous reward. If you can succeed in this, friend. She begins to point at the bar. You see Leto, the woman clad in desert robes. I can't zoom up. I assume it's that dress there. Behind the bar, Pharaoh. So him. So basically a bartender. So how do we get drunk if we get him to join? Just saying. At the table, Zebar. I guess him. Why don't I understand? Why is someone using the seats? Could be this table too, but I'm thinking it's this one because he's on his own. She lowers her voice again. With Zebar, you see Ferbus. He is older, but he has great experience. Oh, maybe it is over here. With Zebar, you see Ferus. So it could be. But then there's a guy here. There might be a table here. I can't tell. So it's probably one of these over here because he's on his own. He is older and has great experience. She indicates the final target with a chin, and then cowering peace. The Homer, he's their leader. Okay, he's the leader, so I'm assuming he's, but I don't see anyone cowering. Okay, farewell. Zebar for us. Voila. And with that, I'm going to end the episode here. So like, subscribe, my good stuff, and see you next week when I will try to talk to these people. IVATOPIA saying bye for now, everyone. Have a great, amazing day. Bye.